Did you recently land a job as a grocery bagger and you are nervous about how you perform? Well, not to worry because this video will take you step by step through the process. Hello YouTube, my name is Bryce and I used to be a grocery bagger when I was 16. I worked for 3 years as one while I was in high school. I've created 8 easy steps to follow for you to ensure that you're going to be a quality grocery bagger for your new job. The 8 easy steps consist of a greeting, grouping items, heavy items, glass items, meat products, your next bag, what to leave out, and a closing. So let's get started here. The first step in the project is your greeting. Start out by saying hello, then ask if they would like paper or plastic. Some individuals choose to use their own reusable bags, but they will specify if they brought their own when you ask them for paper or plastic. Experts say that roughly 500 billion to 1 trillion plastic bags are consumed and discarded annually worldwide. That's more than a million a minute, so shoppers, please think about environmentally friendly bags. And that's off of environment.about.com. Now that we have the greeting down, we move to step 2, which is grouping your items. You want to separate your items into similar categories. Most products will fall under these main categories, such as pantry items, bread, meats, frozen/cold food, or produce. These 4 categories will help you with your bag separation. After you have separated the groceries into the 4 groups, you must look and see what items would work best at the bottom of the bag, which generally will be heavier items. Which brings us to step 3. Heavy items usually are canned goods or possibly a half gallon of milk. After your heavy items are under control, think about step 4, which is separating glass items. You do not want glass items next to each other due to the risk of breaking on the car ride home. If you're putting them all in one bag, there's a pretty high possibility of that happening. To ensure that this could not happen, you can always take the glass and wrap it up in a plastic bag. Then when it shakes around the bag, nothing will happen. Our next step is step 5. This is separating the meat. Meat needs to be separate from other products to prevent cross-contamination. And this happens from meat just dripping out of whatever it is you bought. Another way to prevent cross-contamination is just how we did the glass. Just wrap the meat up in a plastic bag, just like so. It's not too tough. That will also make sure that you can put it in the same bag if you want after that. The next step is step 6, which is when it is time for your next bag. There is no specific carrying capacity for grocery bags, but the bag should be easy enough to lift but still utilize the bag space. The bag should also be able to stand on its own. So if it's not difficult for customers when they get home and pop their trunk to see all of their groceries tumbled out into the back of their trunk. Although you are a grocery bagger, every item does not need to be bagged. Items such as a 24-pack of soda or other bigger items, maybe as a gallon of milk, should stay out of the bag. Which brings us to step 7. Other products such as cleaning supplies should have their own bag to prevent contamination. If a product breaks on the ride home and gets all over your food, that could be a huge problem. Once all the items have been separated and bagged appropriately, you should thank the customer for stopping in and tell them to come back soon. That's step 8, which is your closing. Overall, in conclusion, you need to remember 4 things. Greet your customer, separate the items, bag the items appropriately, and say goodbye.
All right. Thank you, Bryce, for that wonderful video of tips on how to bag this. So I'll go ahead and give it a try here with some of these groceries that I found around the house. So first off, I'm going to look at this jar of spaghetti sauce. Is probably the heaviest item, so I'll go ahead and put that in first. Followed by creating a nice base with the rest of these canned goods, as stated in the video. And then I have some meat here. So, like Bryce stated in the video, wrap it up in plastic so it doesn't get meat juices over our other groceries. And after that, start laying it with lighter stuff, with eggs and bread on top. And since we've got quite a few groceries here, you want to utilize 2 bags so that the customer doesn't have a bag blow out on them or anything like that. So stuff like this, and that looks pretty good. If there's a customer here, tell them to have a great day and hope to see their business again.
That was the 8 easy steps. I hope this helps potential baggers, and thanks for watching.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now.